Welcome, my dear students, and prep to our session today is about the two conjugate numbers. What do we mean by the two conjugate numbers? If we have any two numbers, a and b, two positive rational numbers, then we have two numbers which is root a plus root b and root a minus root b. The two numbers here are conjugate numbers. So the only difference between the number and its conjugate is that the different middle sign. If we add the two conjugate numbers, root a plus root b plus root a minus root b, the result will be 2 root a. It means twice the first term. So when adding two conjugate numbers, the result will be twice the first term. And if you multiply two conjugate numbers, the result will be the square of the first minus the square of the second, or first power 2 minus second power 2. Here, for example, I want to write the conjugate number for each of the following. The first one, root 2 plus root 3. The conjugate here will be just change the middle sign from positive to negative. So the conjugate is root 2 minus root 3. The second one, we have 5 minus root 7. I want the conjugate, so just change the middle sign. It will be 5 plus root 7. The third one here, I have root 2. So I want to deal with root 2 at first, then I write the conjugate. To deal with this root 2, I multiply up and down by root 2. So now I have root 5 as it is. 2 root 2 over 2. Then I'll cancel 2 with 2. So I have root 5 plus root 2. Okay. What is the conjugate of root 5 plus root 2? The conjugate is root 5 minus root 2. Just change the middle sign. Another exercise, complete the following. Root 7 plus root 3 times root 7 minus root 3. We can notice that the two numbers here are conjugate. So the multiply will be the first power 2 minus second power 2. First power 2 minus second power 2. First power 2 is 7, second power 2 is 3, so 7 minus 3, which is 4. Question number 2, if x equals 3 plus root 2, then the conjugate of x is, of course, 3 minus root 2. And the product of the multiplying x by its conjugate, the multiplying first power 2 minus second power 2. So 9 minus 2, it will be 7. Number 3, if x over 5 minus root 5 equals 5 plus root 5. I want the value of x. The value of x here, using cross product, x equals 5 minus root 5 times 5 plus root 5. And they are two conjugate numbers. So the multiplication will be the product of the two conjugate number, first power 2 minus second power 2. So here we have 25 minus 5, which is 20. One more exercise. If a equals root 3 plus root 2 and b equals 1 over root 3 plus root 2, find in the simplest form b power 2 minus a power 2. Okay. At first we want to write b so that the denominator is an integer. So I'll multiply up and down by the conjugate. I'll multiply up and down by the conjugate of the denominator. The conjugate of root 3 plus root 2 is root 3 minus root 2. So I write root 3 minus root 2 over root 3 minus root 2. So the result will be root 3 minus root 2 over the multiplication of number and conjugate, first power 2 minus second power 2. So 3 minus 2 is 1. So b is root 3 minus root 2. So now we have a and b. A, root 3 plus root 2. B, root 3 minus root 2. I want b power 2 minus a power 2. Let's calculate b power 2. b power 2 equals root 3 minus root 2 all power 2. We have a rule, first power 2 minus 2 first second plus second power 2. So b power 2 will be 3 minus 2 times root 3 times root 2 plus 2. This is b power 2. I can simplify. 3 plus 2 is 5 and 2 root 6. So b power 2 is 5 minus 2 root 6. Let's move to a power 2. A equals root 3 plus root 2. So a power 2 equals root 3 plus root 2 all power 2. Using the rule, it will be 3 plus 2 root 3 root 2 plus 2. Simplify, we have 3 plus 2, 5 plus 2 root 6. So here we have 5 plus 2 root 6. I want b power 2 minus a power 2. Okay, b power 2 minus a power 2. Here we have b power 2, 5 minus 2 root 6 minus a power 2. I'll change the sign, so negative 5 minus 2 root 6. Now I can simplify. Here we have 5 minus 5 is 0. We have negative 4 root 6. So the result here is negative 4 root 6. Okay. That's all about our session today. Next session, we will discuss operations on the cube roots. Thank you very much for watching and goodbye. Goodbye, everybody.